everyone, hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Today I want to go into the question of Binance Coin. Are you too late to come to the Binance Coin party? Is it still worthwhile to buy now at the price of $14.50 at the point of recording, where the price of big Binance Coin have already gone up more than 2 times, 135% since the beginning of this year, right? And that's the question we're going to answer. Stay tuned till the end to know my answer. Now, as you can see in this chart, right, this is from CoinMarketCap, just from the beginning of this year to now, the price of big Binance Coin have gone up 135%. That means over 2 times, right? From about $6 at the beginning of the year to now, at the point of recording, $14.50, right? And if you compare to Bitcoin, right, it is completely astronomical gains, right? And is definitely the darling of the crypto industry now. Because if you look at by all measures, right, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, year to date, and even 1 day, right? Okay, 1 day is quite similar, but in terms of 1 week, Binance Coin has gone up 26%, whereas Bitcoin just 3%. 1 month, Binance Coin 57% up, Bitcoin 7%. 1 year, that's the great one, right? 88% up, and Bitcoin is minus 55% down. That is why some people say, right, Binance Coin seems to be on its own move, on its own bullet train, right? It's decoupling from Bitcoin, and year to date is of course 135% up, and whereas Bitcoin is just 6% up. So then the question is, are you too late to the Bitcoin Binance Coin party if you have not invested yet, or if you think you have only a little bit? Are you too late now to accumulate now? So let's look at it. Now, really, the price of a token, right, as in the price of everything, is really just determined by, very simple, it's just demand and supply, right? Now, and the demand is really, really amazing, right? From its inception of since mid-2017, which is just about 19 months now, right, which is really not even a toddler, right? If you think in terms of human being, they have done so much, right? Really the biggest achievement of any crypto company to date, right? And my biggest take on them is that I really admire them because they have built a really gigantic, monstrous size of ecosystem. Really, it is like a spider web that once you are sucked in, right, it is very hard for you to get out, really. And why do I say that? If you quickly look at it, right, they have so many offerings. It's really, really extensive, from exchanges catering to every kinds of individuals, to institutions, to launchpad, to labs, wallet, merchants, academy, and charity, which I'm going to go into detail shortly. And this is the biggest point of them, right? So let's look at it. Now, if you DIAR research report have recently published, this is early March publication, they have shown that Binance Coin, right, have taken market share away from the other incumbent in the crypto trading company, right? And here it shows that, right, the latest data as in February 2019, Binance has 52% market share, right? And this is amazing in terms of trading volumes, and of course that directly translates to their revenue and profit as well. And not only that, in terms of employees, that means cost, right, Binance has also the lowest. So that's why they also have the highest profit margin, because they have the highest revenue just by looking at the market share, and they have the lowest cost base because they have only 400 employees, definitely less than the rest, right? And not only that, each customer on Binance actually has a higher trading amount. So there was a report done that shows that Binance, for each customer transaction on Binance, is about $2,000 versus Coinbase is only $200. So that just ought to tell you, not only Binance has a huge customer base, they also have the huge volumes on their customers. That means their customers are spending more on their platform as well, yeah? So you can see that Bitfinex, Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, they are all either holding market share or mostly declining market share through the last 2 years, right? And Binance was just launched since July 2017, yeah? So that ought to tell you. And why have they grown so fast? First of all, they first started off with crypto to crypto exchange, which at that time they were, you know, their main differentiation is that because they really list huge, extensive of coins. So they really give their customers a lot of choices. So if you want to trade, if you are an active trader of crypto, you have to go to Binance, right? But not only that, they also have a very smart mechanism to lock people in. They have a trading incentive. So if you use Binance coin to trade, right, you have actually 25% discounts. And if you refer your friends, families, or other people to use Binance, you are going to get 20% discounts on your commission. And not only that, if you have above 500, that means if you are a large holder of Binance coin, that if you have more than 500 units of Binance coin yourself, your referral commission will increase to 40% of the trading fees, right? So that really gives a lot of people a lot of incentives to refer everyone that they know into Binance. And of course, they also deliver. They have prevented a lot of hacks before, and that is very, very key, because security is a major thing, right, in terms of online transactions, right? Especially crypto, given that there's so much news about hacks in other exchanges before, right? So they definitely know what they are doing, and they have clearly delivered. And of course, with all these clever referral mechanisms in place, that they really locked a lot of people, a lot of loyalty fans into their platform. But not only that, so after that, so why they want to do crypto is because they want to quickly, because regulations is harder if you want to do cash to crypto. So they do the quicker route, which is crypto to crypto first, right? And of course, this year, they have launched their cash to crypto, which means fiat to crypto in Jersey. And not only that, they are not stopping, right? So the future, the outlook will also be very great for their demand, because they are going to open 10 total of 10 fiat to crypto exchanges this year, and this is around the world, right? In every continent, there's one. We already know that it's going to be like Malta, Singapore, and most likely Argentina, because most recently they have Argentina is backing some of their projects, which we're going to talk about later as well, right? And not only that, so latest also they are going to offer decentralized exchange, which are catering to the very advanced users. So, and they already have some OTC exchange, which means over-the-counter trading facilities for institutions or for high net worth individuals, right, who are trading in huge amounts, right? You are not going through the normal system like us, but you're going through a negotiated system where their price of buying in will not be really, they will not be, their price will be basically very stable. That's why. And from this, you can see that they're really catering to all kinds of users out there, right? They are really thinking very, very wide and global. They are not just very narrow. They're thinking global, and they're catering to all kinds of customers. From if you are a newbie, so you need the fiat on-ramp, right? So you need the fiat crypto. So they are offering that now and expanding throughout this year. And they already have many coins listed on their exchange. So if you're already inside crypto ecosystem, you can use their crypto to crypto platform as well. And then they also have for advanced users, the decentralized exchange, right? Yeah, so not only that, so Binance Launchpad is another platform which they have a lot of early success already. Binance Launchpad is really is like a platform. Think of it like to list new projects. It is really seen as to revive ICOs, right, or initial coin offerings, and they have listed BitTorrent and Fetch.al, which has been sold out, right, literally in just minutes. Yeah, and that is why the upcoming Stellar project is much anticipated, because people just really want to get in and profit from it, right? And then after that, they can either choose to hold on or they can choose to sell. And of course, they have a research team to vet all the projects, right? So definitely, if it has gone through such a huge team, definitely. And of course, to be launched on, to be listed on Launchpad, their projects also have to, to buy these projects, right? To get into these ICOs, you have to hold Binance coin. So they really lock you in. And for you to get in, you have to actually get hold of Binance coin, and most likely you will have to lock it up, right? That means because there are a lot of use cases for it. That's why you will use it, and also you will tend to hold it. And their next initiative is also, which already active is that Binance Labs, and this is really, they want to incubate the new projects, right, the new talents, right. They're very much interested in the technology, in the talent. As long as you have a great ideas, you have the technology background, and you can work on the projects, then they can provide everything else. That means they will provide you with the mentoring, with the marketing expertise, right, and even with funding, right. So you really don't need to, you just need to deliver on your technical projects, and they will do the business side of it. They will help you market, right, and they will help you get the funding as well. So this is what the Argentina government has the latest partnership with them, with Binance, saying that they will give grant matching investments up to 50,000 per project, and this is for 4 years, right? So very, very encouraging. So not only are people in the crypto very I guess they really look highly upon this initiative, and also it is endorsed now by a government, right, to see that Binance is really doing very, very active things for the community and grow the cryptocurrency landscape as a whole. But of course, right, again, for these projects, of course, they also will have to use Binance, and of course they will also, in the future, Binance are going to have their main nets, right. So this is a blockchain where they're going to list projects, and of course these projects which they incubate, which they support, will be listed on their own Binance chain, right, Binance blockchain. And if any projects that are listed on Binance blockchain, they definitely have a higher chance to be listed on their exchange as well. So it definitely makes sense for new projects, right, to be listed on Binance chain, because then if you list on Binance exchange, definitely you have access to the most the most number of users. They already have more than 10 million customers on their exchange, so very, very huge captive base, right. So again, do you see what I'm seeing or not? They basically, everything else is every initiative that they are doing is reinforcing one another, and that is so powerful. And of course, they've acquired Trust Wallet in mid 2018, and this is their own wallet. And again, why they will have an adoption on their wallet is because they have so much customers already on their exchange, and they have such a loyal fan base, right. And not only that, right, so it's just that their customers and also the CZ, founder and CEO of Binance, Changpeng Zhao, he is also very good at engaging the community, so which we will talk about more later. So that definitely will lock the fan base or the loyalty of the customers. So they have a huge base of raving customers, and that just continue. So this base, right, even if some percentage of them use Trust Wallet, definitely you already have a captive base of clients, yeah. And of course, not only that, they also have Binance Academy. This is a free resource to educate the people who are new to crypto, who are completely illiterate, crypto illiterate, to actually educate themselves via a free resource, right? And this is available in 15 languages, 15. So they really want to cater to the global markets. And what's most powerful about this is that, right, you lock people in even before they want to get into crypto. Even if they just want to learn about crypto, you already capture their mind share, capture their attention. So who do you think they will use if in the future that they want to trade, right? Of course, Binance will be top of mind, and whether consciously or unconsciously, it is just that, right? And not only that, lastly, of course, they have Binance Charity, right, which they really want to showcase the power of blockchain, not only to make money, right, not only for people to trade, it's also to benefit the people who need it most, right, the bottom billion. And because of all these initiatives that they are doing, Changpeng Zhao, or CZ, has been invited to UN, right, to give talks about crypto, about blockchain, right? And he has actually featured the use cases of Binance Charity, right? And of course, they're also partnering with the projects that's listed on Binance exchange, like Tron, right? That they have partnered up and actually donate money to people in Africa, like schools and all that, right? And even anyone can donate, even customers of Binance can also donate, right? And they can track their donation from exactly, from the point of your wallet to the destination, and exactly who it will benefit, when it will benefit them, and what they are getting. And that is so powerful, right? And because of all this, right, they have really, so this is one project Binance has really able to demonstrate, right, that crypto and blockchain can definitely onboard real use cases, and because of that, they have attracted a huge base of real customers and who continue, right, to be loyal to Binance. And not only that, they continue to promote them, right, through every means, right? If you look at Twitter, there are many people very supportive of Binance just because of they really get it, right? It to be very simple terms, yeah. And yeah, just the powerful, it's like once you're sucked in, it's like a spider web. Once an insect land on the web, right, you can't get out. This is literally what happened, right? And in this case, right, it's because they have so much incentives just to lock you in. It doesn't make sense for you to get out, right? And you see, in terms of just people and customers, they have locked in all kinds of individuals, right? From people who do not trade, which is the majority, they give you education. Then for people who are new, they have the fiat to crypto. For people who are already more experienced, crypto to crypto. And very advanced, you have decentralized exchange, right? And institutions, they have OTC, so really all kinds of customers. And not only that, they are catering to every other means as well to grow the industry. And of course, in that sense, then they also will benefit because they deliver value to the market. Market will also give them value by continuing to demand their token, and because of the continuous demand, right, it just gives this token higher and higher value. The other big point about why there's continuous demand for why I see, in the future there'll be continuous demand for crypto Binance coin is that because of the people, their management team from CZ, who is the founder and CEO of Binance, right, who has a lot of track record building strong exchanges, traditional exchanges before, to today, right, he's a billionaire just because, he has delivered so much value to the ecosystem, right, to his team, right. His top team are very smart, very enthusiastic and really committed individuals, right? And a lot of them, when they joined, they also took a pay cut, and of course, by taking the pay cut, their compensation is in Binance coin. But at that time, of course, no one really expected, right, that the Binance coin can go up to so fast, right, meteorical rise, right, from its beginnings just 19 months ago, yeah. And that is very key. So because of all that, a lot of the employees also switched to them wanting to change all their compensation in Binance coin 100%. And because of that, their management team hold 20% of the Binance coins in supply. And because of this is very key, not only they believe in Binance as a company, they also have a very strong incentives with the Binance coin holders like you and me to make sure that Binance are doing the right thing, right? That they continue to do the right thing and they continue to grow their revenue profits, right? So that the price will continue to go up in value because they are the one who will benefit, yeah? And we have talked a lot on demand, right? Demand, so because of that, in the future outlook of demand is very good despite already seeing so much demand, but in the future there is so much more coming, right? Because decentralized exchange is not yet launched. They are continue going to launch more projects on their launch pad, right, which is their ICOs. Wallets will continue to see adoption, right, because it's still very early days. Merchants, they are just starting to partner with a lot of merchants to use their coins, to accept their coins, right? And and academy, of course, because a lot of people, right, like in, for example, UK alone, 97% of the people don't know anything about crypto, yeah? So that ought to tell you the potential, yeah? And on the supply side, right, not only will supply stay constant, in fact, supply will be reduced over time because very smartly, CZ has designed that every year, Binance profit, 20% of their profit will be used to buy back Binance tokens from the market, and these tokens will be destroyed. That means this will be burned. That just, what it does is that it reduces the supply of Binance coins, and because of that continuous high in demand and reduced supply literally will just skyrocket the price, right? That's really what I think. And you can reflect on this and do your own research, right? But yes, but definitely the fact that this is a very super smart company, the only one, right, that truly stand out in terms that they're able to have 10 million users, right, just mostly through organic means. And remember, it's just over 19 months that they have achieved so much. Imagine next year, 3 years, right, how much more they're going to achieve. And also then the price, right, what it will do the price. So to me, really then, right, it's a no-brainer, right? Even though it has increased from $6 to $14.50 now, to me, right, really, if you look at long-term wise, right, that few dollars, right, is not going to really make you sweat, right? And who knows, right? It may not even come down from $14.50, right? It may just continue to go up. All-time high in early 2018 was just $24. I believe, given it has done so much already in a bear market, can you imagine when the rally, when the bull market comes, how much more gains will Binance Coin see, right? Yeah, so that's all I have, right? And hope you enjoy, right? And if you do, please subscribe and leave a like. Thank you so much for watching and hope you have a great day. Thank you.